Like literally, if someone hits me up on Instagram and asks for free stuff, they're like, I have a podcast I'll promote you on. I'll do 4 pieces of content, do this. I just want 1 pair of shoes. I have the money, I'm dying for it. I'm all right, whatever. You're going to do all that? I'll give you a pair of shoes.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a hard line to get all that. And it's like, if it's not a real business, what are you really doing? Like, I'm not making stuff just to give to SoundCloud rappers. Like, I'm over that, man. Been on that road. Like, what is that going to do for me?
For real.
You know?
What? So when's the next collection? You said in the next couple weeks?
Like the next week, we're just going to drop a Wonder set. And then hopefully just send it to like a American Rag as well and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
so you do retail?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was only...
No, we have 3 accounts in Japan and then the American Rag over here.
But is that the wholesaler strategy, or is you just kind of, if it comes, it comes?
I mean, I want to get accounts. That's what I want to do because I have it set up where we have our own space. We're making everything. We're totally equipped to get accounts. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, and you're making everything in LA.
Everything in LA, yeah.
And you guys are making it yourself, or?
Well, I have sewers and stuff.
Okay,
but I know the process.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying like, is it like your facility or? Okay.
Yeah, it's all our facility. We're making everything. We have our own sewers, and we're really making this like we're not doing like ready-made pieces and screen printing stuff. We're literally making our denim. Everything. It's a process. It's fits. I just can't be like, yo, it's done, ready to go. Like it doesn't fit good. It doesn't fit good. So
especially like you're at a premium price point, so the customer is expecting.
Yeah, it's just hard to get that customer because I had a brand in the past, but when I was doing that, Crooks and Castles, Diamond Supply Co., the hundreds was so big.
Yeah, it's hard to break through that noise.
And so now we're doing this again, but now Fear of God and Off-White is so big, like how are you gonna do it?
But the difference, I'll tell you this time, because I've seen both eras now, this market is the biggest market. It before, like even when 5-4 started, streetwear was like 5 brands. It was LRG, us, 555 Soul, and like some other, like, you know, but there was like no brands, and it was a small ecosystem. Now all of H&M is streetwear, all of Zara is streetwear. Those are the 2 biggest retailers in the world. I think even though there are a lot of brands right now, I just think the appetite is bigger than ever too.
Oh, definitely. People do have the money to spend. If they like something, they are going to go out of their way to buy it. Kids are spending a lot of money now.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like during All-Star Weekend, I walked outside the street and it was like Mardi Gras with kids spending money there.
Dude, we're like nobodies. We're like broke and we're going to the coolest stuff. So I was like, imagine if we were actually somebody. We would be going to even cooler stuff and not having to pay for parking.
Exactly. Are you, so this next collection has denim, or is it?
It has denim. It has like 4 bottoms actually. Yeah, we have like some suit pants and we got some plaid and stuff like that.
Got it. Yeah. And what will the price of the jeans be?
$250.
Okay.
Yeah, but we import all our fabric from Japan.
Like Kaihara or what?
Yeah, it's all, the denim's like 12-ounce denim and stuff, and then our fabric, we're printing it out there. So all of our fabric's imported and it's all constructed here in downtown.
What does Norwood mean?
It's the street that I grew up on.
Okay.
It's crazy to finally kind of like have a conversation with you, because I used to come to Fancy Factory.
Yeah, no, I remember your face from forever.
Yeah, well, because it's like me and you're brown, right? So it's like anytime we're in the
stick out.
You know the other brown guy? Yeah, the brown guy, you know the other guy, so.
Yeah, that's dope. So you were at MTV in those Fantasy Factory or Robin Big? Or?
I was a PA on Robin Big, actually, and then I moved up to Fantasy Factory. Yeah. I mean, even to see drama involved into everything that he's doing has been crazy.
Yeah, he's like the young Tony Robbins now.
Yeah, for real.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so cool to see, man.
Yeah.
But, like, because I worked on Fantasy Factory, a lot of people be like, oh, well, Rob was his cousin. That's why he did it. But I was like, nah, man, this kid really worked. Yeah. Like, in the beginning of Robin Big, he really had nothing.
Nothing.
He really worked for it.
And like, the funny thing is like, I had to hear it because I was the partner, and then obviously they're not going to tell him. So they tell me, oh, I'm like, nah, Rob has nothing to do with this. No. It's literally drama. And us working on this project. He got it on, he pushed it. Rob obviously allowed it to be on TV, don't get me wrong, but like, Drama did all the meet and greets. He was in the office. He still comes to the office every day for the last 9 years.
And even Rob let it be on TV. If Rob didn't think it was cool, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because Rob doesn't give anybody favors. I learned that working with Rob. Yeah. He doesn't give nobody any favors. It's all show me.
It's got to be good.
It's got to be good. Yeah, that's one.
That's why he's been so damn successful. Rob's a hard worker. Yeah. He'll do what other people are not willing to do. Yeah. And he's always on. He's super focused. Yeah. He doesn't mess around. I don't know. He's just like
When you guys do something like that with such a big brand like Puma and Reckless, do you guys still get a lot of creative control over everything? Or?
Yeah, on the footwear, not so much. So they have their silhouettes, and they tell you these are the elements you're allowed to have fun with. On apparel, they let us go nuts. So like we did like a really fun pattern, like a track set and stuff like that, with a really cool classic Puma silhouette. The last collab we did was for last back to school, and the apparel ended up doing better than the shoes. The apparel just blew out. So they're like, oh, let's go bigger with the apparel.
Nice.
But you know, with the shoe brands, it's, you know, they have strict rules on what you're allowed. Like what Virgil got to do with Off-White, no one gets to do with Nike.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
like Jordan doesn't go that crazy. You know, like
Yeah.
they just let him go nuts.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, I think when the Fear of God stuff comes out, it'll be something where he's
very
taking,
similar to that.
Well, he'll get to have his own creative control.
Well, that's crazy. Why they let Virgil do that? Why they let Jerry do that? But they didn't let Kanye do that, and they're also not letting Drake do that.
It's so funny to me. This is like the arrogance of Nike. Kanye obviously, I mean, they're obviously on the branch of the Kanye tree, those two guys, and they obviously made a mistake, a huge mistake, and they went back to that tree and said, hey, we can't get Jesus, so we'll get one of the disciples.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
pretty much.
Yeah, and it's like, it worked, and those guys are extremely talented and successful and all that stuff, but like, Kanye is Kanye, and Adidas is letting him do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
And look what the impact he changed on that business.
Oh, man,
And same
crazy.
thing, it's just like, why not let Drake do whatever he wants? Who cares?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
They're so culturally relevant.
He's gonna go to Adidas. That's what
That's what everyone keeps saying. I
Yeah.
mean, you pay Kevin Durant $25 million a year, but you won't give Drake, let him do whatever he wants. Like, why not?
I'm just gonna move you.
Everyone, every kid would rather be Drake than Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah.
What I learned from watching this like whole world,
Yeah.
I was like, what are we missing that, you know, we've scaled the business to obviously a huge level. Like, what are we missing? And I realized we're not in touch with the customer how these guys are. That's what even if you look at like Fear of God and Virgil, they're DJing, they're putting out videos, they're doing art shows. That's their content.
It's a whole production.
Yeah,
Man.
you have to keep the consumer engaged and entertained constantly, because if you don't, they forget about you.
Yeah.
And that's our challenge. Like, as we scale, I got to get millions of guys to pay attention to us every day, otherwise they'll go shop somewhere else.
Yeah, but you guys are hitting like all aspects. Like, I see you with the fitness.
Yeah.
Then I see like podcast.
Yeah.
And I see Andres making yogurt.
Yeah.
We're hitting
Yogurt
everything.
fan. You can keep the customer engaged. Then when they're top of mind, you're the top of mind when they're ready to make a purchase. Oh, I need shoes. Oh, let me go to them. Oh, I need a shirt.
Yeah.
I go to them.
I think it's also when you're like relatable to people. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like me, you know, I'm a super normal person, but like I never acted like to be better or like, because I don't want people to be like, fuck that guy, I'm not gonna buy nothing from him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a very relatable, down to earth person. There's no difference between me or anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like people realize that about me, so I think that works for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly, and that's what I always. That's been a big part of the marketing strategy for us. Is like, you can do what we did. We just worked harder. We're not actually talented in anything in an exceptional way, except patience and hardworking and people like this.
Yeah.
That was our skill set that like people didn't realize.
It's grit.
Yeah, and we could take a beating.
For sure.